No. Where was I at? Yes. Just saw the vamper. I know. I'm calling in. Killing it. Where I get the M9 from, cuz?
Jack, it's me.
Everything okay, Rose?
Don't you need to save the mission data?
Oh yeah, thanks for the reminder.
Jack, do you remember?
Like that. Oh, no. I'm done. I'm not doing this twice. I've watched this game before. Huh. I know. I guess you can't see the bottom before. Right. Go on upon and see another movie. Then,
Something like that, basically like double up, like when those niggas be in Brazil or some shit, like coming out, something like that. You know, in a sense, I had like no snitch and shit or whatever type time, like, bro, don't do like nothing, you don't do it. Like, the more of them shit, like, shit, they fought me, cause, like, bitch, I gave my answer and that was that. You know what I mean? Like ain't even nothing to think about. That's an M. That's an M, man. One song.
What the hell?
One song. That was 16. And like, what the fuck? Oh, man, I understand the value of a dollar.
Put me out of my misery.
Yeah. Fuck. $100 still $100. A dance still a dance. Yeah. I mean, fucking all the road to do a song with a nigga who, like, I don't even know the niggas he told on. And I ain't even from over there. Niggas some shit like, nigga, that's y'all rap.
I hear you saying you understand the value of a dollar.
Great.
But do you understand the value of integrity? Right? Do you understand the value of respect? Do you understand the value of what standing on what you say you stand for? I don't think nobody's holding you to anything that you said you wasn't. You said you was the project baby. You talked about all of these things. You talked about how niggas snitching on you and all. These are things that you have acted as if you standing on certain principles. So when you don't stand on those principles, I don't know why it bothers you that people question it. Because those are principles you said you stand on. You don't see nobody talking about anybody else that don't stand on, but these are principles you stand on. When did men stop forgetting about principles?
Today is another bad
right?
day.
I remember me and Maze was having a conversation years ago. He said, Mike, before we had money, it was about respect.
Is there anyone
So after we get the money, it's still about respect. When did niggas stop having respect for themselves? When did money become the end all be all to where no matter what it is, there's a price that you can pay me for me to compromise what it is that I represent?
I'm so sorry, my beauties. I'll see you again someday.
Colonel, SEAL Team 10's Bravo team was wiped out.
I see.
What happened to the cargo choppers?
Both of them are at the bottom of the harbor. Looks like your new hosts have a Harrier too.
A Harrier? What is this?
Calm down. It just means they anticipated the attack.
What?
Besides, since the SEALs drew their fire, your infiltration went off without a hitch. On top of that, we know their defensive capabilities.
Are you saying this was all a feint?
Raiden, get a hold of yourself. The entire mission is in your hands now. Do you understand?
But...
There's no time for questions. They could decide to retaliate for that failed assault.
You mean the hostages?
They could be in danger, yes. But we need to consider the possibility that they'll blow the whole shell. If that toxic spell does take place, it'll devastate not only the harbor, but poison the coastline for generations. Raiden, we've had to adjust the mission objectives. The priority over the big shell. The president can wait, but this can't.
Colonel, you know I'm no bomb disposal expert.
That's not a problem. The Bravo team brought an explosives pro in with them. He was supposed to stand by on Strut C according to their mission plan. You should find him there.
Is this according to Simulation 2?
What are you talking about? Get to Strut C and find him.
Understood. But I need to ask you something before I go.
Make it quick.
Who are they? Dead Cell, I mean. They couldn't hit her no matter. And that vampire, too. It's like being in a nightmare you can't wake up from.
Jack, snap out of it.
And you, Rose.
And that's why you won't wake up.
But nothing seems real.
I've made up my mind to stay with you. Whether this is real or a bad dream, I'll keep watching you till it's over.
Thank you, Rose. And I won't let you be just a dream.
Are you two done? Right. You're needed on Strut C.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, I'm shooting over. How Jenny are we talking?
Nothing here.
There we go. Oh. Practice. Oh. Cool. Alright, this is where we're about to get technical. Let's see how good I am, though. Not good at all. Motherfucker.
It's the enemy. I need help.
Oh, you missed. Where'd that nigga come from? Yeah, you saw him, right? Heart beating fast because it's time to die. Get high, watch the time fly. Can't flip? No. Oh, no, that nigga's still asleep. He's asleep for a minute, get 3 Z's. Somebody leaves. Okay. This is like the extra way. Fuck. Not good at all, Sing. I don't think there's anybody in there. I don't think. There's gotta be a radiation there. Always. There's gotta be one of them. Motherfucker. Ooh. Right, now we the black guy.
Freeze!
Don't shoot.
You a cop?
I'm not NYPD. I came in with the Bravo team. Who are you with? And what happened to SEAL Team 10?
They're all dead.
All of them? That's bad.
Did I tell you you could move?
It's all right. He's not one of the bad guys. Don't go pointing that thing everywhere, kid. What's your name?
My name is Peter. Peter Stillman.
Lecturer at Navscolio at Indian Head. Also a consultant for the NYPD bomb squad.
A poor old man who got dragged along for this picnic.
I thought you'd retired.
I did. Can't keep up with everybody, as you can see. A famous church got wiped off the map thanks to me, with too many lives inside. All I lost was this leg.
So you're the bomb disposal guy.
Kid, this is the bomb disposal guy. Open any explosives disposal textbook and you'll see his name.
Just ancient history now.
Why did they bring you out of retirement then?
Because the terrorist group here includes one of my students, the Emperor of Explosives, Fat Man. He built an atomic bomb when he was only 10. I created him in a sense.
And that's why you're here.
I'm pretty rusty. I was supposed to supervise the bomb disposal. Looks like it was taken care of before I had my turn.
I wouldn't say that.
There are at least 2 people here who can claim to be experts at bomb disposal.
Are you two with SEAL Team 10? I didn't see you at the mission briefing.
Oh, we're with another squad. My name is Pliskin, Lieutenant Junior Grade. Honored to meet you, sir.
Mr. Pliskin, do you have any experience with explosives disposal?
Don't worry about me. And he looks young, but he can do it. But we need more manpower.
What's your name?
Raiden.
That's an odd name.
Any other survivors?
There was also an engineer with me.
An engineer?
A skinny guy. He went in with us.
Where is he?
I haven't seen him since that skirmish.
Was he killed?
I don't think so. I didn't find his body.
I see.
They told me he was a security systems architect for the big shell.
Why would they take a civilian along?
Everything in this structure is computer controlled. He was supposed to get us past all the security measures.
I never heard anything about that.
He had official orders with him.
We'll leave that for later. Right now, we need to figure out how to deal with all the bombs.
But there's no one left from the SEAL's EOD squad.
Yup, so we have to do it ourselves.
But I've never defused a bomb before. Hold on a sec.
Off to confer with the CO again.
Glad to hear Stillman is safe. Assist him in any way possible to clear the C4 from the structure.
Colonel, you know I've never been trained in bomb disposal.
It's all right. The man you're working with is the best in the field. All you have to do is follow his directions. You will, of course, keep your identity and mission objectives to yourself.
Is it true that an engineer came in with Stillman?
I wasn't informed of that. It's probably something the SEALs decided on their own. There are more important issues at hand, Raiden. The enemy may retaliate for the failed assault. Get those C4s neutralized now.
Colonel, I'm not qualified for bomb disposal.
Jack, it's me.
Rose?
You can do this. Trust me.
You haven't had bomb disposal training per se in VR, but you're more than capable of handling C4.
This is a little different from using C4.
You're up for this. You know that.
How about it, kid? Are the results in yet?
There's no need to think about this so much. You won't actually be dismantling the bomb. That's not for amateurs. What we'll try here instead is a temporary freezing measure. Here, look at this.
Oh, you gotta watch it. Niggas is ruthless.
This is a C4 bomb.
Niggas is ruthless.
It's live.
Ruthless, B.
Now you spray this on the sucker and there we go. Simple, huh? The spray freezes the detonator instantly.
How long does the effect last?
There's no way the thing can detonate in this condition. Even if you leave it alone, it'll stay out of commission for at least 24 hours.
That's enough time.
If we had the manpower, I'd recommend complete disposal. But this will have to do. The spray can be used from several yards away. Now check the floor, ceiling, walls, under a table, everywhere. Try to imagine the locations the bomber would choose.
That won't be easy. We don't know a thing about Fat Man.
Is there anything that'll help us locate the bombs?
Here, take this with you. It's what they call an ion mobility spectrometer. It can recognize ionized gas emitted by C4s.
The what?
In other words, that little gadget sniffs out C4's scent.
That's right. I've established a link up with your radar network, so any scent detected will be represented visually. Have the sensor activated and keep your eye on the radar.
What if he's using some other odorless substance?
I know Fat Man well. I know how into his own aesthetics he is.
Signatures?
Yes. On every bomb he builds, he always leaves a trace of the cologne he uses. The sensor also picks up that particular scent spectrum.
Is that something he learned from you?
No, it was his own quirk. He wouldn't work by any rules except his own, and he followed them like a religion. And common sense wasn't one of his strong points. I thought I taught him everything I knew. I have no children of my own, and I thought I found a son in him. He had the right stuff, you know. There's something very unusual about an ability like that. Even at Indian Head, he got special treatment. I remember some people called him one of the fat cats. Maybe that's what started all this. I didn't teach him the most important thing I had to tell him. There are some things you have to pass on. The trick is to know which one. Right. All I taught him was skills. And now I have to stop him from using it to destroy us all.
Let's see how well that sensor works.
All right. I'm activating him. Watch. You see the green stuff on the radar? That's a visual representation of the C4 scent detected by the sensor.
It's a pretty big area, isn't it?
Don't complain. It's better than nothing.
Just activate the sensors and search the area, okay?
All right.
Don't forget that you need the radar to use this system. Log into the node at every strut and turn the radar on.
We have to keep out of the enemy's sight, too.
Because the radar gets knocked offline when we're spotted?
Exactly. Fat Man would have allotted some C4s here in Strut C as well.
Here?
I know the structure of this facility, and if he wants to take out the plant, where he would target.
You know this for sure?
Of course. I taught him the techniques he uses. His ideas are based on my theories. Demolition is a kind of ideology that makes no exceptions for time or place. Big shell consists of 2 hexagons joined end on end, north to south. There should be packets of C4s on each of the vertices, or the struts in this case. You need at least that to take a building of this integrity out.
6 on shell 1, another 6 on shell 2. A total of 12 bombs at least.
Considering the shell's architecture and composition from an engineering standpoint, that's my conclusion, and it's exactly what he would have decided as well. The big shell security layout includes...
We'll have to deal with the remaining security lockouts as they come up. Let's get going. You stay here.
No, I'm going.
The 2 of us can handle it, don't worry.
But...
You'll just slow us down with that leg of yours. There's a war going on here. I don't have time to babysit anymore.
Why don't you just let us handle the grunt work? You can tell us what to do over the radio, like in the original mission plan.
All right. I'll give you instructions from here. I may also need to prepare a backup. Normally, team leaders stay in... Just take care of those bombs for now.
What about you? They could be back in this area soon. Raiden here. I took care of the C4 in Strut C. The ceiling of the women's bathroom was set to blow.
That's not like him.
Anything wrong?
Maybe. Pliskin's reported other locations too, and none of them are effective demolition points.
What do you mean?
It means that they wouldn't be the best places to choose if you wanted to destroy this place.
Are you saying they don't plan on blowing the shell? Freeze! It's the enemy! I need help!
right? Answer me. Raiden!
Freeze! Freeze!
Oh, God.
Who's there? This is Ryden. The C4 found in Strut A has been frozen and disposed of. Explosives were planted in the pump room on the first floor.
This is all wrong. This is something only an amateur would do.
What do you mean?
All the bombs that have been found so far don't appear to be in the right kind of locations. And the quantity of explosives isn't sufficient either.
Even Fat Man can make mistakes, right?
No, there's something else going on here. Get a move on with the disposal, Ryden. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Do you think it's a trap?
I don't know, but I'm gonna tell Pliskin to watch his back too. Just hurry.
Freeze!
Oh, God.
Freeze!
Damn.
Everything else is normal.
The situation is normal. All clear.
Nothing here.
by the test.
Be careful. There are Claymore mines around there.
Who is this?
Stealth equipped Claymore mines, invisible to the naked eye. Use the mine
My
detector.
eye.
Identify yourself.
Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat? You mean from Shadow Moses?
Mr. X, then.
Mr. X now, is it? Why would it matter if I called you Deep Throat?
Never mind about that.
Why did you contact me?
Let's just say I'm one of your fans.
Colonel, someone calling himself Mr. X just contacted me. Do you know anything about it?
No. And whoever it wasn't a burst transmission. The transmission was sent from within the big shell.
He called himself Deep Throat at first. Do you think...
I caught that part too. But the possibility of it being true is none. Gray Fox was the one who used that alias in Shadow Moses, and he's dead.
Is it an enemy trap?
Could be. Exercise extreme...
Jack, do you remember the day we met?
I'm kind of busy right now, Rose.
You're right. Sorry.
Who's there? Who's there? I've taken care of that annoying fly. What's the situation over there?
Puzzling. I saw a man dressed like a ninja just now.
Ninja?
It's the only way to describe it. A kind of cyborg ninja, complete with a sword.
What?
Are you hiding something from me?
Olga, are you sure it wasn't an Arsenal Tengu?
Don't be a fool. Think I wouldn't know the difference? I've never seen field gear like that ever.
All right, we'll intensify patrols. Anything else?
Actually, one more thing. You'll find it hard to believe, though. I saw a man hiding under a cardboard box.
Where?
On the connecting bridge to Shell 2. So you believe me this time?
I've seen someone use that box trick before. We'll lay a trap on the Shell 2 connecting bridge.
Over and out, then.
Freeze! You must be one of Dead Cell.
Of course not. What a thing to say.
Drop your gun!
Not a chance.
saw a female soldier. Russian.
Must be Olga Gerlukovich.
How do you know?
Unlike you, I've been briefed.
She's not a dead cell?
No. She commands a Russian private army.
They must be the ones patrolling the big shell.
That's right. She's led the group ever since her old man, Colonel Gerlukovich, died. Watch yourself with her. She's a tough one.
Who's there? Who's there? Enemy sighted. Requesting backup units.
No, this isn't happening. Jack, you have to answer me. Jack! Jack!
Freeze!
No! Please don't. Please.
Freeze! Freeze!
Don't kill me.
Raiden here. The C4 reported on the roof of Strut E has been taken care of. Explosives were planted on the Harrier 2 stationed on the roof.
Good work. Only one more left to go.
This is Pliskin. Do you read me, Pete?
I'm here. What's up?
Raiden, you need to hear this too.
I'm listening.
I checked out the bottom of Strut H for you, Pete.
Wait, what's this about?
I asked Pliskin to look around. Knowing Fat Man, I can't shake the feeling that all the bombs so far were just wrong.
So did you find anything?
Yeah, a hell of a lot of C4s packed into the bottom of the strut. Pete called it right.
I knew he had the real thing up his sleeve.
So all the other ones were dummies?
No, they're a threat, all right. But the detonation wouldn't be enough to destroy the entire shell. But the C4s Pliskin found would inflict serious structural damage.
That's not the bad news either. These are sensor-proof.
What?
New model, I guess. The ionization sensor can't detect them. The whole thing is sealed tight to prevent vapor leak, and there's no trace of that cologne signature. Pete, looks like he fooled you.
Yes.
But you managed to find the thing anyway.
It was sheer luck.
Bombs that are invisible to the sensor?
Any ideas, Pete?
Are there more out there?
I'll go see for myself.
You can't move fast enough.
He's right. I can try the spray from a distance.
Hold on. There's something not right about this one. I can feel it.
Well, Pete, should I come back and get you?
No, there's no need. Raiden, you have one left to go, correct?
Right, except for those scentless ones.
How about you, Pliskin?
I have 2 left, not counting this one.
Okay. It'll have to be me. I have the level 4 card that'll get me into Shell 2 in any case.
You'll never make it. With that bad leg of yours, they'll spot you for sure.
That won't happen. I can walk
That's
just
exactly
fine.
it.
I can even run.
What do you mean?
That's exactly it.
That bomb, 5 years ago. I messed up. Even with all my experience, I lost it. And a church was lost in the explosion. All those kids playing nearby, too. These past 5 years, I've lived a lie.
Lied?
Yes, lied. I didn't lose my leg in the explosion. So many dead. All because of my mistake. All I could think about was hiding from the crime, shielding myself from the public outcry. I wanted people to be sorry for me, for my weakness. I faked being a victim myself because I couldn't bear to face the families of the real victims. This is no prosthetic. I can keep my footing on catwalks and hike over deserts. I lived my life so well, I haven't even answered to myself for my sins. It was supposed to be a shield, and it's become a shroud instead. I've killed my soul by playing the victim. Instead of protecting me, it's made my life even more hellish.
What good can that do the victims?
I know. I'm a coward.
Hey, Pete.
God forgive me. I can walk with my own 2 feet, and I need them to stop Fat Man. His crimes are also mine. One of omission and arrogance. No one should teach the skills I taught him without a clear conscience. This is the only way I can diffuse my own sins.
I get you, Pete. That one's all yours. You got it, Raiden?
I understand.
Pete, I've taken care of guards in struts G and H of Shell 2. I wouldn't recommend you go into any of the other struts.
I owe you one.
I'll get back to freezing the baby bombs then.
You do that too, Raiden.
I'm on it.
I'll have the radio with me if you need to get in touch. Just don't ask for Peg Leg, Peter. He's gone for good.
Freeze! Freeze!
Ah!
Freeze! Freeze!
You lucky.
There's somebody there.
Niggas don't know about this.
Nothing here.
Don't listen to the critics. They want to do a song like these. Which now?
Who's that? Enemy sighted. Requesting backup. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Freeze!
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 Help!
Who's there? Nothing here. Enemy sighted. Nothing here.
I have the last C4 frozen. There's nothing showing up on the sensor now.
Good work, Raiden.
You're way ahead of me, kid. I still have one to go.
How's your bomb, Peter?
It's a bomb, all right. Sealed C4, and in huge quantities.
You think there's another one in Shell 1?
For sure. Somewhere at the bottom of Strut A.
Why are you so certain?
If this bottom section of the strut is demolished, Shell 2 will be well on its way to destruction.
You mean that Shell 2 will actually sink?
Not immediately. There'll still be 5 struts left. But if Shell 1 loses a strut at the same time, it'll be a very different story. The big shell's structural integrity depends on a very exact balance. If both shells lose a strut each, the whole structure will tear itself apart under its own weight.
What do we do?
I have a sensor that can locate even those simplest C4s. It makes combined use of a neutron scintillator and a hydrogen bomb detector.
That's
It's the
exactly
thing you acquired from the safe in Strut C a little while back.
Does it work?
I just tested it, and it definitely responds. But the best I can do is a sound beacon, not the radar.
Sound?
The shorter the interval between beacons, the closer the target.
I get you. It's all yours, rival.
I'm going to study it some more and see if the freezing process will work. Don't touch the other one until I say so.
Okay. I'll stand by until you radio in.
No sign of the missing man. Nothing else to report. It was nothing. All clear. There was nothing wrong. Everything is all right. Who's there? Nothing here. No sign of the missing man. Nothing else to report. It was nothing. All clear.
Freeze! Move!
Please don't.
Who is that? It's the enemy. I need help.
Freeze! Huh? Freeze!
Don't kill me.
How's your invisible bomb?
I'm looking at it, but I'm keeping my distance. How's Pliskin doing?
A few more minutes. I just got to the last strut, but there are a few enemy sentries I have to take care of.
Does it look bad, Peter?
Maybe. It's an odd one. The detonator hasn't been activated.
What?
But the sensors are live, which means...
This is Pliskin. I've located the last C4.
Is that it?
I'm about to freeze it. Then...
Wait! Pliskin! Damn! That was it!
What's going on?
The detonator just woke up. It's counting down!
What happened?
The big ones were rigged to be activated when all the baby C4s went offline. Right. The one in Shell 1 should be counting down too. Hurry!
What's the remaining time?
400 seconds.
400 seconds?
Right. Move! Get to the bottom of strut A now!
There's somebody there.
You about to see, man. Look, you about to see, man. About the same time and effort.
There's somebody there.
Carolinas.
There's somebody there.
Freeze! Freeze! Freeze!
Don't kill me.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Freeze! Freeze!
Are you going to shoot me? If you're going to do it, then do it.
Freeze! It's the
Right. Pliskin. Listen carefully.
What is it?
I fell for it.
Fell for what?
That man has my number. A proximity trigger. Microwave.
Microwave?
With a 7-foot range. It's not a technique I taught him. Neither was that multi-bomb booby trap. Looks like he's far surpassed me as far as explosives technique goes. As for the rest...
Pete, get the hell out of there.
There's less than 30 seconds left. It's too late.
No!
Pliskin, get away from Strut H as fast as you can.
Pete!
Right! Keep your distance. Use the spray from as far away as possible.
Me?
You can do it. I know that.
I'm not so sure.
But I am. Do it. I know you can.
Oh shit. I only have 18 seconds left on the fucking... That's not good. So should we doing shit like that? I did not know that. I thought it was just to get down here.
Jack! Jack!
Where'd they start me from then? Of course.
The hostile is nearby. Stay sharp.
There's somebody there.
Oh, that crawl around looking for that damn box is the problem.
Freeze! It's the other! Hunt it down!
Run! Yo, niggas.
Right.
Colonel, I've neutralized the bomb.
Good work, Raiden.
It was a great loss for everyone.
Yes, it was.
Colonel, any damage report on the explosion?
Seems that the duct for diverting the contaminated seawater was destroyed, and the central section of Shell 2 is flooding. The explosions ignited the oil slick on the surface.
What about the toxins?
The chemicals stayed in containment. There's no immediate danger.
Is the big shell stable?
Shell 1 was unaffected. The price was high, but the threat of the bomb is over for now.
What's the next objective?
Rescue the President. Get back to the upper level.
Roger that.
Raiden, the terrorists have retaliated for our bomb neutralization.
What?
A hostage has been killed. Shot in the head.
Shot in the head.
They shot one of them on the roof, just to make sure we caught it. One of our satellites caught it clear as day.
Damn.
They announced they would kill one every hour from now on.
What are my orders? What should I do?
Stay with your mission objective. Rescue the President.
What about the other hostages?
President Johnson is your first priority.
Priority my butt. They're all in danger.
Jack, be reasonable. I know what you're feeling, but you can't save them all.
Oh, God.
No, not by myself.
Are you expecting that Pliskin to come through?
Well,
looks like he's turned his radio off too.
I can't complete this mission by myself.
That man was not included in the simulation. He is not a factor in this mission.
What do you mean by that, Colonel?
Your mission must remain a solo effort.
What about the SEALs? No second attempt?
They haven't even gotten to planning that. All we can do is wait. In the meantime, you're our only hope.
I understand.
Raiden, go and rescue the President. You can start off by getting to the upper level of Strut A.
I can't tell you how happy I am that you were alive after all. I knew this moment would come. Show yourself and finish me. Like you finished off my father. Otherwise, you'll be the one to die.
Oh, crap.
That's not him. This could be interesting. You've seen the fires of hell, haven't you? Maybe you can give me death. My name is Fortune, lucky in war and nothing else. And without a death to call my own. Hurry, kill me, please.
Hello?
Good afternoon, this is the cop from Montague, just giving you a call in regard to Dominique Harris.
Yeah, this is it.
Hi, I was just calling because it looks like you were supposed to have a nurse visit done. You're due for that, so is it possible we can swing by either Tuesday or Wednesday of this week?
Thursday would be better since I don't have work.
So the issue is we don't exactly have that day available for this week. The nurse visit shouldn't take long, maybe 15, 30 minutes.
What time should it be?
So we have a 8 a.m. to 9, we have a 9 to 10, 10 to 11, 11 to 12, and any time from 1 to
just contacted us
6.
directly.
Oh, well, if that's the case,
Yes.
so 4 o'clock should be good then. Yeah, I should be home from work then. Yeah, 4 o'clock should be good.
Specifically asked for you,
Okay, so is that for tomorrow or is that for Wednesday?
now he's after
We can make it Wednesday.
Why me?
Okay, alright, thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
Just to confirm, it's 3001 Branch Avenue,
How much time do I have left?
Yes.
I'll show you the count.
apartment 825.
Yes.
Remaining.
Alright, thank you so much. We'll see you soon.
All right, thank you.
It looks like he has a different agenda from that of Dead Cell.
What about backup?
None. There's no time.
Which type of explosives is it?
He didn't say.
I've seen many a footage room here.
I'll take over, Queen.
What is it?
It seems our friend Fat Man is out of control.
He'll actually try to destroy this place?
Yes, this could unravel everything we've planned.
But why would he do such a thing?
Who knows? But he's nothing more than a stereotypical mad bomber now. He's completely lost sight of our ideals. And with it, his loyalty to Commander Jackson.
All right. I'll take care of the wayward soul. It wasn't him.
Unfortunate.
I expected more of this one, really.
But he couldn't kill you, I see.
Completely useless.
Then he's all mine.
Later. Then.
Go get the strength. Now!
Hello? Hello?
Are you gone? No. No, that death was meant for me. Why am I the only one that can't die? Alone again? Cheated out of death You've punished me enough. I thought you could give me peace. But you couldn't kill me either.
There's no need for sorrow, Queen. I died once already. I can't die twice.
Yeah, save it. Is there radiation up here? What the fuck?
Jack, you okay?
Never, never.
Hang in there. How do you do that? How do you do that, bro? What? What?
What? Alright. No, that's possible, right? That doesn't even make sense. Clear the game without entering alert mode, not included. Oh, not included. These are the hardest fucking trophies. Damn. He said watch Rose kill riding on the roof. What? Look. What? High on crack. Fucking Prodigy said, nigga. Catch me in any nigga hood. High on crack. I was like, ooh. Oof. No, this one is stuck on. This one in the middle. Around it, right? Boom. I don't think I saw get all that dog tags though. Watch riding, killed him. Like what? Like nigga, I've watched some playthroughs. Look. see what you're saying? Oh, shut up, man. I'm about to listen to the Carlin show. Man, we post stories and shit. Why the fuck would you have your shit hidden and celebrities can't even see your shit?
Good morning, and welcome to another Discovery Card Show. Why am I laughing? Because the New York Jets won the greatest game ever played in the history of the NFL yesterday against the New York Giants. But before I get out of control, that guy right there is David Jacoby. This handsome fella right here is Super Bowl champion, Mr. Willie Colon. It is Monday, it is football, and let's get you started with something we call Headlines. 13 to 10. Great going. And my man Willie Colon thought he missed it. He did. He thought he missed it, but he didn't. He made the field goal to put us into overtime. He made the field goal to win the game. And like my dear friend Robert Saab told me later. of New York. And for some reason, there are people in this room that want me to feel bad about the fact that the New York Jets have now won to do it against teams like Philly, which is coming up. They didn't do it against San Francisco. That was the more matchup of that week. And obviously, they lost prior to the Cardinals. So lost a little bit of its lust there. But the last test for me, for the Dallas Cowboys, not that the Rams are a pushover, they've played very well this year, but the last test is the one that's coming up. And that is, how do the Dallas Cowboys do against a legitimate Super Bowl contender like the Eagles? Now, if Dallas takes care of business this upcoming week, then they've answered every question. But that is a question, for me at least, that's still out there.
And this is what we do. Yeah, when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys, we overlook when they perform well.
I give it back
that wasn't a team that was up to standard. This is what they're supposed to do. Yes, we all are looking forward to this week's game, but when you talk about, was it the Rams defense? No, if this was Kyle Shanahan in that 49ers offense, and he's having guys run scot-free, which they typically do, we're saying, man, he's a great coordinator. He understands how to take advantage of matchup situations. This was the Dallas Cowboys having a plan. Everybody knows CD Lamb is their number one guy. Like, stop it.
Cover. And they tried to have money. Yeah, I'm saying the same thing about Kelsey, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill, AJ Brown, all these guys. That's why they're so good, because everyone knows they're the number one, and they know to cover, but they can't.
We criticize Dak Prescott a lot, but at this desk in particular, we have, myself included, have criticized Micah Parsons a lot. Yes. He hasn't really shown up since about week 3. He showed up yesterday. 8 pressures, 7 pressures under 2.5 seconds. That means he's getting to the quarterback.
Yeah, that's a performance worthy of a podcast. Right? That's worthy of talking. When you don't perform like that, you're not allowed on a podcast.
Well, he's going to be hosting a podcast this week for sure. And I want to make sure I can hear shows like this, because everyone's saying nice things about Dak Prescott and saying superlative things about the performance of your quarterback. And I wonder, for a guy who clearly has rabbit ears and is very sensitive to any criticism about anybody on the Dallas Cowboys, if he's willing to hear, and by the way, that should be a 15-yard penalty right there, but he should hear all the positive things we're saying about that great performance. And if you put the schedule up one more time, this game is so important coming up against Philly, because if they beat the Eagles, look at the next 3 games right after that. Put the schedule. Thank you very much, guys. The Giants obviously stink. Saw that yesterday. I know Carolina got their first win yesterday. They stink. And the Commanders, dare I say this, might be the worst coach team in the entire NFL. And I'll get into more of that a little bit later on, because Ron Rivera is toast in Washington.
Brian Dable's so upset with you right now.
I would think he's happy.
You saw the game yesterday, Greg.
Brian Dable only made one mistake in that game, and it was not kicked to the field goal. I'll tell you what that mistake was in just a second, but if Dallas beats Philly, you know full well they're going 7-2 against the Giants, 8-2 against Carolina, 9-2 against Washington, and then we can worry about the last month and a half, because it is tougher, obviously, starting with Seattle. Cowboys are legit.
They're legit because we just mentioned their defense showed up in a major way. Like, I'm happy that Dak, and to be honest, this is a total complete team win, right? Yeah. We haven't seen that thus far. But I think, it's quoted, just Javon Hurst, I think the Cowboys, said it, that him and DeMarcus Lawrence and Mike Parsons, they were looking ahead. But they understood this game mattered. They needed the confidence to go into the business. They were looking ahead. Yeah, and they were played like, you can tell, like, they wasn't take off the box. Dak had to go off. They had to be able to run the ball. CD had to go off, pepper the ball around. Defense had to make an impact. Michael Parsons had a big game. So, from a total team standpoint, this is the best one they have.
I don't think you got nothing.
I was watching that barn burner. But I did have half an eyeball on that game. And when it was 33-16, I go, maybe the Rams making it. Stop, of course, for stuff and all that. But give the Cowboys credit. Even though there's the possibility, hey, if we falter a little bit, the Rams get another quick score, we're in a one-score game, and Dallas took care of business in the second half. So, look, they deserve all the credit in the world. Can't wait to hear Jerry Jones on his radio show, which happens tomorrow down in Dallas. But it is going to be Peacock Central. I can say that. Down in Dallas. We will get into more of the Giants debacle a little bit later on in the show. And the fact that Giants head coach was coach of the year last year, Brian Dable, did make a calculated mistake late in that game, but he was not kicking the field goal. We'll explain a little bit later on. Coming up, Bobby Johnson did it again.
No way.
Which is why they did it again. We'll explain again. to it right after this on FM1.
It wasn't the prettiest performance, but Miami handled the Patriots easily, and Tyreek Hill added another 112 yards and a touchdown. Are Tyreek and Tua the best quarterback and wide receiver duo in the league right now?
They're up there. They're certainly, statistically, you're not going to be able to argue their success. So right now, they're in the conversation. I think sometimes those are a little silly, like, who's better than whom? I would take them all day, every day, obviously, because they may set every record in the history of professional football. And again, I watched a little bit of that game, and that one touchdown we just showed, I'm still trying to figure out why it's so complicated to understand that he's really fast, right? And all he did there was split two defenders and run right past them. Now, these other plays, I get it. You know, tight end's going to make a good catch. But again, wide open right there. That's Waddle's touchdown. I don't understand, Greg, help me out, because you played the position. When he's going to just run a fly route, essentially, it's all he did. Why other teams don't recognize, maybe back up 5 yards?
So it sounds like it's easy to do, but it's not. If you back up, you give him everything underneath. And a guy like that, to give him cushion, they're gonna just give him the ball, and then he's gonna beat you once he gets the ball in his hand. Then you start to come up, right? You try to put hands on him, or you try to be more of a contesting DB, and he's gonna give you a little stutter, a move at the top, and he's right by you. His speed is unmatched. Like, I don't think people understand. His speed is just absolutely.
I'm going to ask the obvious question. And obviously, they beat New England and give New England some level of credit. That was actually a close game. They had an early lead. You know, you thought maybe if they pull out another upset, back-to-back games like they did against
What's what?
Buffalo. Here's the question. Is Tyreek Hill unguardable?
Yeah, he is. He's flat out unguardable. Absolutely. When you think about having a guy alongside of him like Jalen Waddle that you got to pay attention to, that is almost just as fast. And then you have Tyreek Hill, who he doesn't need a second act. Like, you give him an opportunity to play one-on-one or get him on a safety or two guys trying to defend him. It really doesn't matter if you're playing off because they're going to be so quick with getting him the ball. He's going to beat you underneath, and he can make plays once he gets the ball in his hand. Defensively, he is probably the most feared receiver in football because of how fast he is. You think about when Randy Moss played. One of the things that he did so well was just blow the top off. Right. Anyway, no one can do anything with it. And he's 6'1", 45. You got a guy who's every bit of 5'8", 8.5", 5'9", soaking wet, and he's just running through defenses like they're not even present. Well, this is a fair question because I go back to the first game they played. Yeah, Patriots able to miss last time. Yeah, pretty good. Right? They were able to he only had 4 or 5 catches that game. In the first half, he was non-existent for the most part. So my thing is, what happened the first game to this game? That the defense didn't respect or respond to Tyreek Hill running down the field because the first game, they did. They actually did a fairly good job again. So there was Waddle who kind of went off. And a little other little pieces along the way, Kane had a game. So from my point is like, why do you build up to make this defense change? Because to your point, Greg, he is just the speed, the moxie, the size. You play this game, you act like it's the first time you've seen him all season. Yeah, so I'm like, what the hell happened to the Patriots? Yeah, the flip side of it, and I'm not picking up Dolphins, they're ridiculous right now offensively, is that we all know that when they're able to run the ball, then that's an extra dynamic where maybe they win a Super Bowl because they're that good. Raheem Mostert, not a great day yesterday, 13 carries, 46 yards, A-Chain, obviously still out with the injury. So it seems to me like Miami's like, all right, we're going to stop the run. We're going to dare you to beat us in the air. And I'm like, you got that twisted, right? Let them run the football and try to take away Tyreek or Waddle. And the Dolphins, to their credit, also did something else. I could be wrong, but I felt watching it, they did more of it yesterday than after the pass, and that is, they rolled 2 out. They got him out of the pocket a little bit more than normal. So he's not just standing there. And they were very successful with their plays out of the pocket. He didn't scramble for fear. He didn't come out and step in the pocket. He took the opposite line. He got down. He didn't do the play. So that was the play. All the quarterbacks they use their legs to get first down. Didn't need to. Moving on from first 2 seconds down, we have some bad news for the Vikings. We spent all last week talking about how they're going to make the playoffs.
completing their schedule, being positive. There's some negative news. That man, Kirk Cousins, has an Achilles injury, likely out for the year. What happens to the Vikings now?
They got to go and get a quarterback today or tomorrow. That's a must because they don't have a quarterback on the roster. Mullins is out with injury, and the kids that filled in came in for Kirk Cousins. Jalen Hall, out of BYU, hasn't really played at all, so that you can't count on him. And here's the thing about Minnesota. They're a playoff team. If it ended right now, say 4-4.
Every time you say it, I want to believe you.
Yeah, they are a playoff team, and I told you last week they're going to be 8-4. Now, I got to maybe revamp that because we don't have the greatness of Kirk Cousins for the Minnesota Vikings, but you're going to hear in the next 24 hours the names Nick Foles, Carson Wentz, Ryan Tannehill, Jameis Winston. You're going to hear about a lot of guys who have played quarterback in the NFL. Here's why it's so important to get that guy today. The next 4 weeks, you got to win all 4 of those games because you're better than all 4 of those teams. Maybe you could argue the Saints are just as good. I accept that, but Minnesota has a chance right now to get in themselves into a solidified playoff spot, but all of a sudden they don't have a quarterback.
Yeah, and at the same time, they got to figure out what's going on with Justin Jefferson and if they can get him back into the lineup. So for me, when I look at Kirk Cousins and his injury, it comes at a bad time solely because what the schedule is. Well, this is that meet of that schedule when you got to make a push.
Now, is it just me, or is anyone else like you really thinking the guy tore his Achilles? Could you imagine if the Jets had gotten him? And then he tore his Achilles. We had lost 2 quarterbacks and wound up right back to Zach Wilson anyway because our guy tore his Achilles. The other part of this for Kirk Cousins is that this is not career threatening because he's in his mid-30s. This injury, I don't care what Aaron Rodgers says, means that Kirk is not going to be ready most likely to start next season, and his contract expires when this season's done. I think, you live in Minnesota, you know better, we probably just saw his last game.
No one's gonna give a damn about you. Yes, they will. I'll go down in history as the man who beat Peter Stillman. That's the only reason I assisted them.
Like hell you beat Stillman. He had your number.
What did you say?
You have nothing of his courage. What are you laughing at?
That croc died a dishonorable death 6 months ago.
6 months ago. The liquidation of Dead Cell.
Call it what you want. Only the right stuff survived that hell. Set me free, you know.
But to your point,
open the way to a new dimension.
But when you think about it being career threatening,
so that I can become the emperor among detonation devotees.
You're nothing but a common criminal, and that's the only way people will ever remember you.
Quarterbacks across the league that are as consistent as the only difference.
That's why I dislike foolish military types.
And it's guaranteed. Kirk doesn't have the
contract. It's time to start
so
the
I
party.
can see him the end sort of his Viking career.
This is
they're not going to commit $30+ million to guys not to be ready until week 5 this year, as opposed to the Jets.
If you prefer to stay in one piece, you'll have to distill my bombs.
Offensive line help, right? So he's not going to a team that's going to be doing well. They're going to see a team that needs a lot of pieces. They usually want to see that.
I have to go 8-4 last week. On the strength of Kirk Cousins' big game, they'll get San Francisco on Monday night. And now it's going to go. I think they can still get there. But, now without a quarterback, they guarantee we'll bring in a veteran quarterback by the end of the day, probably today. Let's get on to football. Deck the bus. Deck the and the Billy Steelers 20-10. They now won 5 in a row. I'm representing them. Every day last week. And if you took advantage of that in your part, if not, start paying attention to the pearls that I'm leaving you every day on the show. Yeah, well, here's the deal. I can't argue 5 games with the team, which is real. And they're going to run away with that division now, team. Pretty obvious, right? And they're averaging 27 points a game, and they're outscoring teams by double digits. And Trevor Lawrence all of a sudden rediscovered how to be a franchise quarterback. But I don't trust him. I don't trust that team as far as I can throw them. And I want to see what they do against real talent. No disrespect to your guy, Mike Tomlin.
Oh, definitely.
But that's a bad football team. They didn't suddenly wake up and become a good football team. And I know Pickett got dinged up later in the game, but it don't matter. The Steelers got to 4-2 with smoke and mirrors, and they ran into a team that's just better than them.
I mean, like, Etienne had a day. I mean, just see it at the bottom of the score. Like, 149 total yards. He's the one that was killer. Trevor Lawrence wasn't the difference maker in that game. I mean,
fine.
He was okay. He was average at that. The bottom line, a lot of the woes with the Pittsburgh Steelers. They can't stop the run right now. They can't score. They can't get the playmakers to get the ball right now. Deontay Johnson, at one point, was standing in the middle of the end zone. And right now, you got the Trubisky. So we all know the cat's not about to play, right? So Steelers don't have a quarterback. You can talk about the Vikings, but still don't have a quarterback right now.
Yeah, well, they didn't have a quarterback to pick it out of them.
Yeah, the Jaguars contender. I don't care how they're winning, what it looks like. As much as we don't know about this team, they're finding a way to get it done. Regardless, we talk about injuries, but still, niggas are fast going down. Sure, Jacksonville Jaguars obviously won that ball game, but you got to respect what they're doing. It is hard to win this league, and every single week for the last 2 weeks, that's what they've been doing. Now, if they get a bye, then they play a team that we all have been considering one of the best teams in the NFL. Are they really in the San Francisco 49ers? Like, if they win that game, are we saying finally that the Jacksonville Jaguars are a yes, but here's the deal. I told you all, their schedule, even if they lose to San Francisco, you come back the next 2 weeks with Tennessee and a rookie quarterback most likely. They will let us get a 4-touchdown pass yesterday. And then CJ Stroud and Houston. So you go back-to-back against rookie quarterback. One at home, one on the road before you play Cincinnati. So if they beat San Francisco, they're 6-3. They're going to win the next 2 games. So now you're 8-3. I think that game against Cincinnati takes us far less beat. Yeah, I don't talk about those two division games as all kind of wins because that's what they are. Division games. Anything can happen. You know, in the division game. So this is a team that, again, they're hard to kind of put a finger on why they're winning so every single week, but they're getting it done. So it accounts for something.
Well, listen, the reason they're winning every single week is because they played Indianapolis, Atlanta, New Orleans, Pittsburgh. Like, the schedule benefits a good record, and that's why they're winning. And I don't take it away from
something for the Dolphins, right?
I have said the same thing about the Dolphins. They just win prettier.
Yeah,
that's all. Look, if you play bad teams, you better win. Right? You're a playoff team from a year ago. You won a playoff game. I just can't get my head wrapped around the fact that the Jaguars are all that good. So I won't.
Great. Let's take a break.
Why don't we take a break? We've done enough here.
Yeah, we've done a great job.
Doing a great job.
We're ahead.
The New York Jets are the kings of New York. And for some reason, there are people in this room that want me to feel bad about the fact that the New York Jets have now won 3 straight games, and they're just on the outside of the playoffs looking in. I don't feel bad. And we'll get into that barn burner right after this. I got a call yesterday from the NFL Hall of Fame asking me if I thought yesterday's Big Jet win deserved an entry into Canton. I said, you're damn right it does. Josh Rosen, 17-36. 240 yards and a touchdown. And with everyone counting him out, he made 2 of the greatest plays of his career. Throwing the ball for first down and getting it up to field goal range. Now everyone wants to try and play. After a terrible game, there's Josh Wilson, 30 yards down the field. And here's Josh Wilson on the run. Bang. Now let's the clock run on this one. Time's running out. Jets don't have the time out. Oh no. Is the ref going to stop the ball? We don't wait for the ref to stop the ball. And because the ref didn't touch the ball, although he didn't spot the ball, he touched the ball. And we got a chance to congratulate Carolina Dodgers. And then here comes the objectionable coaching mistake that Brian Dable made. A lot of people suggesting when the Giants got the ball 4th and 1, and they sent to the short field goal for a guy who's Mr. Automatic last year. He grabbed it out, not great this year. That they should have gone to. Not Saquon Barkley. He'll run, try to get 2 yards. It's the wrap, right? Brian Dable, the reason I did that, I thought being up 6 makes the game. I mean, he's right. If they don't make that 10, the Jets are not going to win the game. But here's what I find to be objectionable. It's not that decision. Because I agree with you. It's a 30-some-on-yard field goal. The guy's so good. Makes the game's over. When you go to overtime, and you know the Jets offense stinks as much as your offense stinks. That's the time. That's the time when you win the coin toss. You want to kick off. The Jets are probably going to go 3 and out. You're going to win the ball. vicinity, and I do have a chance to get the first down. I know this is a game-winning hit. That's what the mistake you made.
Now, on top of that, you didn't defer, you didn't do long, you didn't do anything different in the first half. You just like it didn't look like you're taking anything for the game. This is the same stat. Ran the ball. Yeah, right. But other than that, man, it was like that.
I don't know what goes against the way everybody thinks, but you have to understand also the game you're watching.
Yeah, I thought that initially, and then I also thought and recalled that I'm an offense guy and I understand the rules of.
Jack, you okay? Hang in there.
What are you doing there? Hello?
Raiden, what's wrong? Raiden! Raiden!
Where'd you go? Are you just gonna walk around?
My suit. Oh, no. I've nothing to wear to the party.
The party's over for you.
That's what you think.
What do you mean? What did you just do? What is this?
I have beautiful hands. These delicate hands can craft works of art.
Answer me, what the hell is this?
It's the switch for the biggest bomb in the entire place.
Huh?
No use. Once it's activated, there's no stopping the count.
Where did you plant it? Where is it?
Somewhere in this area. Don't worry, it's very close by.
Where is it?
Go ahead, shoot me. I'm already dead.
Damn!
Think you can find it? When it goes off, it'll take the big show with it.
Tell me where I can find the bomb!
That's your problem. This is the highlight of the party. Bring it on, I say. They'll be happy too. I die here and start my legend. Too bad you won't be around to see the movies. Laugh and grow fat. Good work, Raiden. Looks like all the bombs are neutralized. One of their main leverages is now gone. That leaves...
Colonel, Fat Man didn't seem to know about the ransom demands.
Intentionally kept in the dark, I'd say. He seemed to be coming from a very different place from the other terrorists.
That's exactly it.
Raiden, a lot of hostages, our president included, are still in danger. Keep your mind focused on protecting them.
What are my orders?
Rescue the president.
We have no idea where he is.
You haven't been in the Central Core yet. I suggest you start there.
Wait, I have another call. Want me to take it?
No, I'll go offline. Best to keep our presence unknown.
How you doing, kid?
Pliskin, is everything all right?
Could be better. Looks like I was out cold for a while.
How did you manage to stay alive?
Had a little help from a friend.
Friend?
What about the bomb?
Defused. And Fat Man, too.
That's good news.
How's Shell 2?
It's a mess. The bomb crippled H-Strut.
What about the toxins?
The what?
If the big shell blows up, the explosion is expected to produce massive amounts of toxins.
Never heard anything about that.
Huh?
Well, looks like there's not much danger of that in any case. But the Central Core is starting to flood. It won't last much longer.
Well, what about the President and the other hostages?
They weren't in Shell 2. They must be in Shell 1.
We need to get the hostages out of here now.
It's too far from Manhattan for a swim.
What about the lifeboats?
There doesn't seem to be any. Doesn't make sense.
So a chopper is our only extraction?
Right. And it comes with a passenger limit. Intel has it that there are about 30 hostages.
It'd take more than a single trip.
We'll have to come back.
Can you pilot a chopper?
No, but I brought a gearhead with me. He's a good guy. I'll introduce you later.
All right. Pliskin, I'm on the heliport right now, but I don't see their Harrier. It's out somewhere.
We better move now, then. Our chances with a Harrier after us are close to nothing.
Do you know where the President is?
No, that one's all yours.
The President is at the top of our rescue list. These are our orders, Lieutenant JG.
Your orders, not mine.
What?
See you later.
You passed with flying colors.
Identify yourself.
I'm like you. I have no name.
Are you Mr. X?
If you like. But come, let's get out of the open. Follow me.
Are you with Foxhound too?
Neither enemy nor friend. Just a messenger from the Lali Lulelo. This is safer, I think.
Safe from what?
Eavesdropping, of course.
That's exactly it. Why did you contact me?
I've been ordered to give you backup, including the relaying of necessary intel.
Ordered by whom? Why won't you identify yourself?
There is no need for you to know.
I'll decide whether I need to know.
You are not yet trusted to make such decisions. I'll tell you something you do need to know instead. The current location of the President.
What?
Or rather, the person who knows the current location of the President.
Who is it?
A Secret Service agent named Ames, currently being held with other hostages.
Secret Service, huh?
The head of the President's security detail, Ames has been fitted with the same type of VIP nanomachine system as the President. If you're within range, you should be able to communicate.
Why are you telling me this?
Do I need to repeat myself?
There's no reason for me to believe any of this. You understand that?
Of course, but you also have no choice but to believe. Do you have any other leads?
Where are those hostages?
The hostages are being held in the B1 conference hall in the Shell 1 core. You'll find Ames there.
What does he look like?
We don't know if it is indeed a he. I've never met this person either.
How am I supposed to look for someone without even a description?
Use your ears.
What's that supposed to mean?
Ames has a pacemaker. You'll be able to hear the machine sound in the heartbeat.
You expect me to walk up to these hostages and listen to every one of their heartbeats?
The sound is too minute to detect and amplify. You'd be captured immediately.
So what am I supposed to do?
Use the directional microphone. There's one somewhere in the core. Take this. The security card will unlock all level 2 security doors, including the one into the core. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electronic field. And watch yourself. The core is more heavily guarded than any other section of the big shell. You'll get nowhere just like that. Try this instead.
One of the terrorists?
The surveillance camera won't let you on the elevator without the right uniform.
You want me to disguise myself?
Men assigned to the core and those on perimeter duty are given different colors to wear. Your new outfit will work in some areas, not others. The uniform alone won't fool them either.
You're talking about weapons.
Right, you need an AK.
But I saw them carrying an AN-94.
All men assigned to the core section carry AKs.
So without an AK-74U, someone will see through me really quick.
You could take care of the weapon issue yourself. One other thing.
There's more?
You'll also have to pass a retinal scan to get into the conference hall.
Biomet.
I suggest you hurry. They have a nuke on their side.
The nuke? They have a nuclear weapon with them?
You didn't find their continuing presence here unusual? Even with the president as hostage, this is an island, and they have no visible means of escape.
Even if they do have a nuke, the warhead is no good without an access code. The security lockout can't be bypassed.
They don't need to. They have the code. You saw it too, I believe. The Navy man with half a handcuff. The other half of it is on the football, or the black case if you like. The nuclear button. And now they have it.
Why did they have to bring the football along? To a decontamination plant of all places.
But they did have to. Because, after all, the big shell is the farthest thing from a cleanup plant there is.
What?
Dead Cell didn't have to bring a nuke along with them. It was right here to begin with. Nothing in this affair is what it seems.
A cover-up? But why? For what?
For Metal Gear that is housed here.
Metal Gear?
The very same. Bipedal nuke came from the airport Shadow Moses infamy. This place is the R&D center for its newest incarnation.
What the hell is going on?
Better ask Ames the rest.
What's this for?
You might be glad you have it. Keep the controller's vibration function on.
What do I need a cell phone for? Colonel, who is that man just now?
He's not one of ours. No, we have no one like that in our unit.
He said that the big shell was housing a new model of Metal Gear.
First I've heard of it.
Colonel, what are you not telling me?
I've been completely open with you, Raiden. I've told you everything.
Is that everything you know? Or everything I need to know?
Snap out of it, Raiden. I'll have the Metal Gear rumor looked into. You need to make contact with this Ames.
So you believe that ninja?
Since we have no leads on the President's current location, we have no other alternatives. Right now, collect as much data as you can, including anything on Metal Gear.
Are those my orders?
Yes, they are. Disguise yourself as an enemy soldier and infiltrate the Shell 1 core.
Understood.
somebody. Is there somebody there?
Raiden, make contact with Ames and find out where the president is. Our information indicates that Ames is being held in the B1 level of Shell.
Who's there? Who's there? Enemy sight. Requesting backup unit.
Connecting bridge. Exercise extreme caution.
I thought the enemy requested backup.
Is being dispatched to the CD connecting bridge. Cut off and surround.
Nobody there. Nothing here.
Freeze!
It's the enemy. Hunt it down.
Communications with the BC connecting bridge have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
Encounter the requesting.
Oh God, no! Jack! Jack!
Freeze!
What are you?
Freeze!
Enemy sight. What the hell happened?
What's going on? Respond. Communications with Strut F have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately. Are you late with your status report? What's going on? Respond. Communications with Strut F have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
Unable to locate the AWOL soldier. Nothing else to report.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
Encounter the enemy requesting backup.
Raiden, what's going on? Raiden! Raiden!
Freeze!
We have a man down! Increase to maximum security!
Send a replacement guard for the area.
Understood. Reinforcements are on the way to Strut F. Intensify the level of security. Why are you late with your status report? What's going on? Respond. Communications with Strut F have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
No sign of the missing man. Nothing else to report.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
Who is that? It's the enemy! I need help!
Jack! Jack!
Freeze! Encounter request
An intruder!
Raiden, is something wrong? Raiden! Raiden!
The situation is normal. All clear.
Looks like you've got an AK. If you wear an enemy's field outfit and carry an AK, you can pass for one of them. Listen up, kid, and don't forget this. Only the guards in Shell 1's core are armed with AK rifles. The others are armed with the AN-94, the official rifle of the Russian army. If you hope to disguise yourself as the enemy, you don't want to be carrying an AK outside of Shell 1's core.
Got a minute, Jack?
Rose?
I found some information on where Solid Snake is interred.
Great. Shoot.
I've located the gravesite.
And the body?
Exhumed for DNA testing.
Well, do you have the results?
The right arm was missing, but there was no doubt that it was him. That body belongs to Solid Snake.
So the head of the terrorist group must be...
An imposter.
Right.
You sound disappointed.
I guess I was kind of hoping to meet the legend in the flesh.
I get you. But it looks like he's not behind this incident.
Raiden, the president needs you, I think. Disguise yourself as enemy personnel and infiltrate the core section. Your priority is to contact Agent Ames.
Who's that? Who's that?
Enemy sighted. Requesting backup unit.
Who's that?
Who is this? I need some help here.
Raiden!
Huh? What was that? Who is this? I need some help here. Who's that? Oh!
Oh, God, no! Jack! Jack! Jack!
What was that?
Oh? What's that? Oh? Oh? What?
What's up, Jack? Jack, I know you're probably doing fine, but don't get discouraged. Remember, Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin is with you too. You'll be all right. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Don't give me that. Every time you say nothing, it's always something. What's wrong?
It's just that, you know, you seem to think pretty highly of him.
Well...
Yeah, Pliskin's the kind of guy you can really depend on, isn't he?
What?
What?
Yeah, Pliskin is one heck of a man, isn't he? He's so cool, so confident.
Yeah.
But he's nowhere near as cool as you. You'll always be my number one. Always.
But that's not what I meant.
You know, you're kind of cute sometimes. Bye, Jack.
Wait!